Through the chair, thank you. Good evening, everyone, and happy September. It is my pleasure to deliver the first Director's Update of the 2024-2025 school year. I would have loved to be able to join you in person this evening, but I am glad that I am able to provide you with a detailed update through the magic of video. Here I am. Now, let's get into some updates, shall we? I'm standing in front of one of our beautiful schools, and I want to take a moment to just acknowledge the work that was put into ensuring that our schools were clean, welcoming places for our students for the startup. So thank you to everyone who had a hand, especially our caretakers. We've had a fantastic start to the new school year. We've had a busy September welcoming students to class, adjusting to new routines, and embarking on some fantastic learning. But before I recap the events of the busy back-to-school activities over the past several weeks, I really want to thank all HWDSB staff who delivered crucial programs and services over the summer. For example, our Focus on Youth team. This summer, we had a record 500 applicants for Focus on Youth. Of those applicants, 100 students were placed at organizations around the city, gaining valuable job experience and learning new skills. I'd like to offer a huge congratulations to everyone who helped make this program such a success, particularly our Focus on Youth lead, Community Engagement Officer, Amber Aquin. On August 28th, we had our first system leaders gathering of the school year, focusing on prioritizing leaders' health and well-being. And we had the pleasure of listening to a fantastic keynote speaker, Dr. Robin Hanley-Defoe, who provided us with some incredible insight and reminded us that we can do hard things, a message that our leaders are now going to take to their staff and students. It was an engaging and impactful morning, and I'm so grateful that our system leaders had this opportunity to focus and reflect before they set the tone of the new school year. Now, on the first day of school, I'm very proud that we were able to offer robust communications to students, staff, and families through multiple different channels. We had internal communications to all staff, a joint message from myself and Chair Miller that appeared as a full-page ad in the Hamilton Spectator, and a special back-to-school welcome message for me personally. We also had 4 different positive media stories on the first day of school from the Hamilton Spectator, CHTV, CBC Hamilton, and CBC Kids. I'm very proud that we were offered such clear and timely messaging and were able to participate in such a wide range of positive coverage. On Wednesday, September the 11th, we held our first monthly principal and vice principal learning session for the year. This session was devoted to going deeper with our multi-year strategic plan, specifically focusing on our mission, vision, and values. And I'd like to offer my thanks to our executive leadership team, who worked collaboratively to create learning that engaged our participants in meaningful and authentic work, focusing on our board improvement plan, especially our mission, which is to ensure that every student experiences a sense of belonging. And this is rooted in our commitment to human rights and Indigenous educational wellness and reconciliation. It was wonderful to officially welcome the new student trustees and Sagawarnagarladots with a swearing-in ceremony at the last board meeting that happened on September 9th. We're so thrilled to benefit from the expertise of Fikun Alabi, Dante Hillen, and Victoria Lee. This week, we posted a Get to Know You article on our blog where we learned, among other really interesting facts, that apparently these student trustees and Sagawarnagarladots prefer ice cream to chips. These are leaders after my own heart. Now, on a more serious note, we look forward to the important role these students will play in representing student voice and needs at this year's board meetings, and we offer our full support to them. Now, today is a perfect opportunity for a very timely reminder, because today, HWDSB has restricted student access to social media on HWDSB devices and networks, reflecting the Ministry of Education's update to the Provincial Code of Conduct. These changes are designed to reduce distractions in classrooms and further foster learning environments that center every student's well-being. Our staff will need the support of families, which is why we've been reaching out to the communities we serve since we learned of this change last spring. Now, finally, as we look ahead to marking Orange Shirt Day on September the 30th, we will be embarking on a new initiative for all Education Center employees called Walking Together. We will be asking all of the Education Center staff to walk, roll, or run 17 kilometers between September 30th, the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation, and Treaty Recognition Week, which will be November 3rd to 9th. 17 kilometers represents the distance that children at the residential school were separated from their parents and community, and the distance that many would walk when they ran away from the residential schools. As part of this important challenge, we'll be asking staff to participate in fundraising for the Mohawk Village Memorial Park. This is a project that honors the children who attended the Mohawk Institute Residential School. As this is an incredibly important initiative, we'll be asking trustees to participate as well, and more information will be coming to you. Now, once again, I want to wish our students, families, and staff a wonderful school year filled with learning, growth, and discovery. I know that together, our dedicated staff will make a positive impact on students, families, and the community. After all, we want you to be you and be excellent. Thank you once again for this opportunity, and until next month.